take a chance and risk getting knocked out. Oh, my God! Wow.
It's time for your number one source for combat sports.
Oh, my, just like that. How good was that?
Boxing, mixed martial arts, and more.
It is all over! Bang! Right on the jaw!
Covering the fight game on a local, national, and global level.
How about the knockout? Yeah, it landed chin to chin.
This is Fight Show Live with Ozone and T-Mac on Sports Radio 102.5 The Fan.
Do we have some David Rickles activity?
I think we do.
Yes, sir.
Caveman, baby! What's up, sweet daddy?
Yo, what's up, man?
How are you doing, man?
Oh, just living good.
I know it, man. I mean, okay, it really should be undefeated, but you lost just the one time to that hot dog, that French cop, that Carl Amasu, right? Split decision loss. I mean, you should have taken that one, but you know, what the hell. Anyway, you're fighting in the finals of the tournament at
155 pounds.
at the lightweight limit. And so how you feel? I mean, thanks for taking the time, by the way, man, because I know, you got a fight here in about 4 days. So how do you feel about this upcoming fight? I mean, I know you're always confident, always ready to whip somebody's ass, but how do you feel about this coming fight Thursday night?
No, man, this fight in general, or in exception to other fights, is this is the finals. There's a lot of, momentum right on my back coming through this tournament, doing well, and, I'm feeling good overall, and, just as much as anyone else would in the situation, I want to take it, man. I want to take it home. I want to earn that victory and then go after the belt.
Now, this fight has a lot of pressure because obviously you're the main event again, and this is for the tournament championship. But do you feel more pressure in this fight or going up against Lloyd Whittard when you put up your beard? Because I would feel like the beard would be a lot of pressure going into a fight.
No, absolutely, and I'm really good under pressure. So anytime I can up the ante and make myself a little more worried, it's good for me.
Well, now you started really. I mean, you're sort of I guess now you're a very well-rounded fighter, but you started really as sort of a Muay Thai stylist. What did you do to, develop the all-around game that you have now? That's obviously been so effective.
Well, I made one choice. I still train with my coach, Andy Zerger, down here in Wichita at JMTK. But, I made a good choice, I believe, and I moved up to Manhattan to train with the Nose, Joe Wilk.
Yeah,
I love that guy. Great
jiu-jitsu guy, for sure.
Yeah, so, basically he helped me evolve my game, and I feel like I'm a very well-rounded fighter, and it was a good move for me and helped keep me out of trouble, too.
Out of trouble? What do you mean?
In and out of trouble. There's just a lot of, bad influences here at Wichita. Hey, David, let's go drink a bottle of vodka and drive around in circles. Hey, David, let's go do PCP. And I'm just like, no, guys, I live in Manhattan now. So
Jesus,
that's
man.
what's going on there.
David Rickles is with us. He's fighting in the main event against Saad Awad. I think I've got that right. And this is for the lightweight tournament in Bellator. Happens on March 28th, this coming Thursday, 9 o'clock Central Time on Spike TV. What are you doing to prepare for this guy? Or do you do the same thing? I mean, do you prepare for certain opponents? I mean, do you do the same thing? What's up, sweet daddy?
I really don't. It was a good sweet daddy right there. But no, I really don't change my training very much. I continue to do my strength and conditioning, cardio, all that stuff. Obviously, something in this fight that I've changed a little bit is I've had basically tell my sparring partners to try to knock me the out. Oh, excuse me for the F-bomb. But, yeah, I just tell them to throw as hard as they can and to come after me. So, that's kind of how he fights, and just got to be ready to go with the punches and move my head.
Now, and is that the as far as moving your head? I mean, you do the Muay Thai, is that the best training for that? To being as far as being elusive and staying away from power punchers and that kind of thing. I mean, do you shoot for a takedown when somebody's got some power? I guess is what I'm saying. Somebody's got some power. What's the best method of avoiding that?
Some people would say to absolutely do that, just avoid it. But, I have a pretty decent striking background, and I feel like it's nothing I haven't seen in the gym or, in fights before. So, I respect his skills, but I do not fear them. And I'm ready to throw some hands with this guy. I'm not too worried about that.
David Caveman Rickles. He's fighting this Thursday in Tampa, Florida, on Bellator 94. This happens on Spike TV at about 9 o'clock Central Standard Time.
That's what time the fight card. He'll probably go on around 10:30. David, you have so much around you. You're obviously so entertaining. I remember that highlight package going into the Lloyd Woodard fight where you're dressed like a caveman, you're hitting rocks, and you're throwing, and you're spitting stuff, and you're just a real caveman. And now you have these fat heads. Tell us a little bit about these fat heads. I've seen on Mercedes' Instagram, there's your head in her bed. I mean,
that's right.
How did this start, and where are we at now with these fat heads? And more importantly, how can the Fight Show Live get a David Caveman Rickles fathead?
Well, I'll tell you what, man. The fatheads are something my manager came up with. So, hats off to my manager, Mark Jones. But he basically you see these things at like sporting events, is these heads of the athletes, and my manager scoped that out, saw it, and we got the hookup on that, man. They're a sponsorship for me now, and out here in Tampa, there's going to be about 200-300 of them. So I'll
They're
have
everywhere.
to save you a few.
Well,
and,
thank you.
We can maybe get you one out there.
I would like that. I would definitely like that. That's one of the bigger things right now with this tournament is obviously your fighting performance, but these fatheads, they're just taking over. They're everywhere right now.
David,
Yeah.
no, go ahead.
Well, it's really cool that the Bellator guys let me kind of be myself and do the goofy, quirky things that I like to do, man. And they're rolling right with it, man. They're all love that kind of stuff, and it's cool that they allow me to do that.
Hey, David, who are you a fan of, man? As far as fighting and stuff. I mean, you got such a unique style and a unique persona and stuff. But anybody you look up to in particular?
There's two fighters, and it was certain eras in which they fought. Well, we can make it three fighters. Fedor.
Yeah.
GOAT of all time when he was doing his thing in Pride, and Mirko Krokop. So,
wow.
Those two were like huge influences on me growing up. Like, as far as MMA goes, I didn't even watch UFC. Like, I was a big Pride fan, and that's kind of how I grew in my interest.
Now, when they fought each other, who did you root for? Because when two fighters that you like a lot, fight each other, you learn who you like better. So when they fought each other, who are you actually pulling for in that one?
It's funny you say that, but that's absolutely true. And I ended up, I was cheering for Krokop. I can't lie, but you know how that unfolded.
Right,
so.
Exactly, yeah.
David Rickles, the Caveman. Check him out. Bellator 94. It happens at 9 o'clock Central Daylight Time, I guess it is, on Spike TV at Bellator 94. Very exciting fighter. An absolute gentleman, but a total wacko, too. I mean, he is the Caveman. Hey, man, thank you so much, David, for taking the time to talk with us tonight. And we're looking forward to you whip some ass Thursday night, 9 o'clock on Spike TV.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on, guys. It was my pleasure.
You got it, brother. Talk to you again soon. It's Fight Show Live on Sports Radio 102.5. The Fan will be back.